Karyn Bryant for MMA H.E.A.T. I'm here with Chael Sonnen, and he's facing Shogun H.E.A.T in the main event at UFC Fight Night. What do you think the most dangerous element of Shogun's game is?
You know, I don't know. He hits really hard, he kicks hard, he knees hard, he's got good submissions, and thank you, buddy. He's just a good fighter, you know. I just appreciate him so much. So many good memories as a fan over the years with that guy. I've been around him a number of times. He's very pleasant. And his brother is too. You know, his brother's a badass, absolute badass. One of my favorite guys to watch. I still remember Dan. You know, Dan Henderson's fought both those guys, and it's just a rough family, man.
For sure. How much do you think the fact that you got a little extra time, because you were willing to fight him a while ago on short notice? How much has the extra time helped you in light of the fact that your camp had changed?
Yeah, well, it's a tremendous pain in the ass. They moved us to the main event, which is now 5-5s. So when you're preparing, you know, you get 3 under the belt, but man, extending those extra 2 it's very difficult. So, you know, it doesn't just become a game of skill with he and I, but there's a lot of other factors for both of us. So in some regards, it would have been nice to get it over with, but it's always good to be prepared.
And the camp change, I mean, you know, Mark Munoz has a great operation at Reign, which I know you're finding out, but how much has that affected you? Because we've talked about that at Fuel. You travel a lot, trying to get that consistency in your training. What kind of home did you find down there?
Well, I mean, I fit right in, and you never know when you go somewhere else. And you know, Mark dropped everything. He was there every day. We worked on techniques every day, and he's such a good energy. He's such a positive person, and it just rubs off on the whole room. But that team above everything is a team. Everywhere I go, there's a jerk in the room. There's some guy that wants to fight when everybody else wants to spar. There's some guy that kicks you when you're only supposed to be punching. It's just everywhere you go, there's one. And I haven't met him at Reign yet. Everybody there's very pleasant. It's a team unit, and it's a very good atmosphere.
I do have to ask about your writing process for your incredible Wanderlei poetry.
Thank you.
How do you come up with that? What's your process?
Well, it's fun. You know, poetry is one of the oldest forms of communication, and you know, if you ever took English classes, they make you read poetry, which when you're young is generally very painful, but when you become an adult, you kind of develop a taste for it. It's like an artichoke, if you will, actually. So, you know, it's just fun. There's only so many ways to speak as people. I thought I'd give that one a try.
It's nice. And lastly, I want to ask how married life is treating you. You know, some people say it actually does change, you know, their outlook on the fight game and kind of gives them perspective on what they're doing. And so how have things changed since you've been married?
You know, there's truth to that. That wedding is more than just a ceremony, that's for sure. And it does. I mean, there's new motivation and responsibilities. Ever so slight, but they're still there, and that does carry over to sport.
Do you think you're going to have Chael Juniors?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Nice. Can't wait to meet them.
They'll be very lucky. They'll have a lot of fun.
Awesome. Congratulations on the wedding. Best of luck to you Saturday night.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Thank you.